Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to our RV solar channel. You got me and Bear. And we got JD back here and Dave, my other friend Dave. Where's JD? Ah, he's back there somewhere. Anyway, we're working on an Airstream, is it a Bambi? I think it's a Bambi. Putting a little bit of solar, making a lot of modifications to it. I want to tell you all about it. What we're doing with this one is we added a fourth solar panel. There's three already. We added a fourth. We took off the old antenna, added a new digital TV antenna, added a soft start, and some batteries, Victron equipment inside. The goal that the customer had was to basically update this to a 2024 type model. This is a 2013, and like a lot of you, money doesn't grow on trees, so rather than buying a completely new one, decided to upgrade the one that they had, and we are more than happy to help them out with that. So let's go take a look inside, and then we'll go up on top and I'll show you kind of what we did there. And Dave's been working in here, getting stuff done. Spent a lot of time in here, doing a lot of work, so I'll try to stay out of his way while we talk about what we've been doing. First couple of things we did here is Dave did all of this. He did a great job. I got a little cleanup to do yet, but he put in the BMV battery monitor. We moved the water heater controls, added a 12-volt power plug, so you can plug anything you want in there, phone chargers, whatever. Then we also added the Victron digital multi-control for the inverter, which, yes, we added a 2000 Victorn Multiplus 2000 inverter. So we added all those things there. Then underneath here, we added a 12-volt power plug so the customer can charge things from 12 volts. Then over here, a lot of work was done, as you can tell. Bed's completely pulled out. Put two Battleborn 100 amp hour batteries for 200 amp hours total, secured down. Dave made this amazing enclosure here. Check this out. He put some HDPE sheets there to protect it against from whatever rubbing may happen there. Then he also made this really cool 2020 extruded aluminum backing plate for all of our disconnects. We've got a plate that we've got to build to put over that, so that's going to look really nice when that's all done, but we're just not quite there yet. Over here, obviously, the Victron equipment. We've got the Multiplus there, two solar chargers. One is for solar on the roof, and the other solar is for some ground deployed panels, and we installed a plug for that. I'll show you that here in a little bit. Links distributor, all that sort of stuff. Got the VE dongle there. That is the plan there. And obviously, to get the Multiplus over here, we did have to run 10-2 wire all the way over. From there, all the way over to here, we had to run 2 runs of it. And that is going, yeah, he's got a surge guard in there. So one thing to consider, and I'd recommend if you're ever doing a surge guard, is to put that on the shore input, not running the inverter output into it. It really confuses them. I would not recommend doing that. And I don't think you got to worry about the output of the Multiplus. You don't have to worry about protecting that output at all. So just have the surge guard or your whatever circuit protection you're doing, surge guarding, have it on the shore power only. So there's that. Yeah, we had to disconnect the converter down there like usual. I'm trying to think what else we did. Oh, so the there used to be a antenna kind of control here. We took that out and made a nice little aluminum cover plate for it. Might not even noticed it had we not pointed it out. Looks like I got a little bit of oil for my fingers on there, but we'll wipe that down. So let's go talk about what's going on up on top. So you can see under here, that's where the old antenna used to be. And I think I threw it over there. So, oh, it's right over there. So this is the new panel we got from Zamp. It's black framed, not silver framed, but it is what it is. Then we added this digital TV antenna and secured that up on there. We still have to put the end on here because I was not able to get the end from the old antenna to go in there, but we'll just hook that up on there and then that'll be good to go. And to get this fourth panel on here, we had to use an SAE connector splitter. So that's how that's connected there. But that's how things are looking there. And now if you didn't want to use these panels, you could definitely do maybe a little bit more by using some of the, we got some over there, 100-watt panels like that. We use those sometimes. We're actually going to try and get 600 watts on that other Bambi that's out there. That video should be coming out here later when it's actually done. And then let's take a look here what Dave did. This custom battery box is emptied. I love this a whole lot more than what's normally there. We've been using this stuff all over, this black HDPE material. It's basically, yeah, black plastic sheet, and mounted the switch for the tire monitor there. And then we've also got the external solar port right here. And that's all clean in there. Just ran the wires out of here and up inside, and then it hits the back wall. Stick around to see how it actually turns out. And while you're waiting for that, why don't you subscribe, leave a comment down below, or ask a question to JD or Dave back there. They're
You got questions.
Oh yeah. What's for lunch? We already had lunch. We had pizza. It was great.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color, red. No, blue. Ah! All right, Dave's putting together the inside here and came up with a pretty clever idea. Check this out. Just did relief cuts on the back of some plywood to follow the curve on this. We had to do some extra support. Let's go a little bit wider here. We had to do some extra support in this corner because we did a cutout to access all the electronics and stuff in there. So that is how that's gonna go. How about that? And yeah, got the fan in here. You can see a little bit, there's a thermostat in there. I think we're gonna be going with those ones in the future. Got all that routed. We tested that. So this compartment should really never get much over about 85, 90 degrees or whatever ambient is. So that'll keep that compartment nice and cool. Still got some stuff to wrap up here, but it's coming together. And we also added one more USB plug over here because the TV antenna required more USB power. So there's that. And this is getting buttoned up and just more stuff here. All right, things have pretty much wrapped up here. We got a couple more things to take care of, mostly screwing this down. It's not, this is still up because in part, I wanted to give you a little sneak peek. That's kind of how it turned out. The battery's in there. That's a good setup there. And Dave came up with this pretty cool idea of like a double insert. How cool is that? To get these batteries out for the winter, if you want to do that. And then this other, oop. There we go. And here's the other thing I want to show us. This is how our switch panel turned out. Here's the main die-hole breaker. See, that's just right there. And then these are our solar breakers, one for the roof panels, one for the ground deployed panels. And well, we did this white plate here because we had a couple of holes that were left over from the water heater control that was there. But we did white because we kind of wanted to match the white that was over there. And Dave came up with that idea. Great, love it. So that's pretty much how that turned out. And it's a great install. We really like it, really proud of it. Now, while this install might not have taken all that time in YouTube time, it did take a lot of time in real world time. So if you're looking to do something like this, do expect it to take some time. There was a lot of fiddly stuff in updating an Airstream like this to a more current model, but I would say it's definitely worth it. If that's something you're interested in doing, check us out at sotasolar.com. That's spelled just like it is on my sweatshirt here. Sometimes I say with, with an S or a T, but whatever. It's spelled like this, sotasolar.com. It's short for Minnesota. That's where we're based out of. We're in a northern suburb of Minneapolis. You're welcome to come by. If you have a rig that you full-time in, you're welcome to stay here. We've got a 50 amp hookup, and we can get you hooked up so you don't need 50 amp anymore. And anyway, until next time, we will catch you later, and we'll see you then.